muna sila sa mga lugar na medyo matigas-tigas po ang kanilang bubungan.
Alright, maraming salamat po sa inyo, DND spokesperson Dr. Peter Galvez.
Maraming salamat din po sa inyo.
Thank you.
Puntahan naman natin si Professor Carlos.
Okay, Clarita, can you please tell us kung ano ang possible impact nito sa ating polity? Alright?
Actually, not at all, Professor Mansod, kasi tama ang tinuran mo na kahit magsigaw-sigaw tayo dyan tungkol dito sa planned launch na to ang sinasabi ng North Korea, this is a satellite, this is not a missile, ay wala din tayo magagawa dahil the big powers, for God's sake, US, China, Russia, Japan, those people who really are concerned about this, hindi ka pinapakialaman ng North Korea, tayo pa. No? But that said, siguro yung kanyang verb doon, yung precaution, to take the precaution, noun pala, the precautionary, maybe that's the best thing that we can take. But,
Sa palagay nyo, Dr. Carlos, ito bang plano ng North Korea is they will follow it? In other words, is this a threat or is this a reality that they're going to launch a rocket into space?
Yeah, they will, but they have done worse. Because, many years ago, they launched Taepodong 1 and Taepodong 2, and they went over the airspace of Japan, and that's worse, and they claim that they can, in fact, that missile can reach, in fact, the western part of the United States. So, this is, in fact, nothing compared to Taepodong 1 and Taepodong 2.
Pero may sinasabi ho ang UN na may paglabag kasi doon sa resolution. Ano ho yung sinasabing resolution
pero
na yun?
sunod-sunod ng resolution ng nilabag niya, umalis na nga siya sa NPT, sa Non-Proliferation Treaty. In other words, alam mo, kailangan natin talagang intindihin yung saan pinanggagalingan ng Politburo ng North Korea. Itong country na nakahawla, no? For what? A good part of 65 years, as old as I am. And while we're trying to open the hawla, pilit nilang bumabalik sa hawla because that's their comfort zone. So ang talagang gawa natin nung tayo nag-recognize ng North Korea is hold their hand and really tell them that, hey, you can do it. You can get out of where you are, yung dictatorship, and you can do it slowly. Kaya nga alam nyo ba, ang kanilang mga foreign service officer, tinitrain natin sa ating Foreign Service Institute. And we have continuous. Because that's the way to go, Professor Mansod.
Yung talagang friendliness na lang,
constructive engagement is the way to go, not to isolate them. No? Kasi nandyan sila sa Rio natin. No? So kung for as long as sila ay nagpo-pose ng threat sa ating security, then we just need to keep on talking to them.
Talagang may Baltic ang South North Korea. Do you agree with me? They just do things totally irrationally.
Yes, the concept of fear and threat is really so real to them. As a matter of fact, Professor Mansod, they were even asking for a non-aggression pact. For God's sake, that's the language of World War II. So, di ba? Nasa time warp nga sila. Pero,
time warp? Anak ko magandang time warp.
They are in a time warp na kung hindi natin iintindihan bilang scientifico.
Okay, pero Dr. Carlos, kung mukhang tutuloy nila, ano ang magiging response ng United States dito?
Ano
kasi talagang, or Japan, or whatever. Kasi the United Nations, parang, they will respond, they will say, they will give a resolution, and then hindi magagawa.
Yes.
And then, wala rin mangyayari. So,
nag-respond na nga, Professor Mansod, ang US, hininto niya yung food aid. Kasi nag-uumpisa silang last month nag-uusap na sila Sabi niya, in exchange, hindi ba may famine against sa North Korea?
They're hungry.
In exchange for the food aid, in-install ngayon yung mga talks. And that's, it's one of the highest concerns of North Korea dahil alam naman natin, nung sila nagkaroon ng famine, pati tayo na developing country ay nagbigay din ng tulong sa kanila. So, ako, talagang let's continue the trajectory of constructive engagement because that is really the only way to go.
All right.
Okay, sounds good to me. Tama. But don't you think the National Security Council should at the very least have been asked for advice?
All right.
If at all they think it's a major security threat, but I doubt very much.
You think?
Maraming salamat
Hindi
po.
pala
UP Political Science Professor Clarita Carlos at syempre kay Tito Winnie Mansod. Thank you,
Have a
Tito
nice day.
Winnie. Samantala ngayon, puntahan na po natin ang unang balita.
Ang mga unang balita sa umagang ito.